Hi Jeannie, I'm going to go over the notes in the email. First of all, I'm going to do a search. Data subset trauma. Google search. And we'll see a couple things come up. A trauma registry from a state and National Trauma Registry metadata. Both of these are words also that would correspond with the concept of data set. Another way to make sure we get the data sets, we can put data set in quotes and it'll search as a phrase. And we have some proceedings, some discharge. It looks like we have more articles. Oh, here we have a Jdataverse. Jdataverse is another word. Archives, sometimes a digital archive is also sometimes an indication that that might be something you can find. But there we just see one indication. So this isn't the best, but why don't we do psychology or social sciences? Large generalization of no, this goes to a Jdataverse. Data mining may have some places to go. It talks about research methods. Oh, this is a Jdataverse. This talks about something in higher education. But you can see these are kind of maybe not going to get you where you want to go. However, what I did find, I provided a link for it, but I think a lot of it, when you start looking at your question, because what does your data set need? I have it in the notes something for the Mississippi Department of Mental Health and Manual of Uniform Data Standards, also an indication of data sets somewhere, but I gave you guidance to go look at page 35 to see how that one was set up, the different words and terms. So maybe you can start working on how are you going to turn your research question into the thing that we look for in terms of a data set. Do we need ages? Does it have to have the time? What kind of words? What kind of words are going to be something that may be in a data set? And how can we research it? So, and you're going to be the subject matter expert on that because I'm not sure exactly how you're going to do that because there's probably not going to be a Me Too subset, data subset, but there may be something on sexual assault unreported, and we have to figure out the different ways that's done. Finding trauma in a therapist area may be very difficult. We might find more like an article, but this is a way we can kind of figure out what it is we need to find. I found the American Psychology Association. There may be also something in the American in your particular group as well. This links to data sets and repositories. Keep in mind the ones that belong to the federal government, like National Archives, may not be open right now. A lot of times for students, I refer them to the CDC.gov as the Centers for Disease Control. But right now, I think it's down, which is very bad because that is an awesome place also for mental health data sets. So I'm going to go up here. So what this led me to was to these different ones. Essentially it was this, r3data.org. There's a couple ones to go through. And this is kind of like this part of your research. You're not going to plug in a term and find it. You're going to plug in a term, find a repository, find something that may have it, and look at the different types of arrays. There's data. So here I used a search. This was listed on the American Psychology page, I think. Social behavior and sciences and world data. And this search, you'll see the ways that we can find things is really chunky. It's like really huge. We're looking for social sciences data raw, not necessarily Me Too, sexual assault, or trauma, though I think trauma might come up if it searches this part. But if you don't find anything with the small words, think of things that are larger. And this will not provide you with the data set. This will take you to a repository. This is the explanation, and then you have to click again. So I want you to know there's lots of clicks in on this. This will take you to the repository that you then will have an opportunity to search individually. So you're looking for something inside of something inside of something, and that would be what you would expect for this type of research. So I just want to make sure if you felt you were doing that goes here, and now I'm over here inside of this. Yes. That is appropriate because a lot of these things are held in repositories in different places. The Harvard Dataverse actually has a bunch of them all into it. You can also search Harvard. I put a whole bunch of links over there. So I hope this is helpful. I'm ending here at 5 minutes so I don't carry on too much. So I think what you need to do is to try to determine what this data set needs, and then from there these particular searches will be a lot easier for you to do, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know. If you figured it out, let me know and we can go from there.